to now. We're now live and recording. Current chart up. In front of us is NetEase. Got a daily chart here. As you can see, I was just showing some trend lines and stuff like that. Nothing big. But we're going to get into this right now. We currently have an open position in a 365 cause expiring the week of ER. So the overall goal this week for me right now is to get the March 3rd, I think, the first of whatever week that is in March, the first of the month for March. I want to also get some calls in those as well. Just same time, it's the same exact setup like we played last time. We're gonna buy the weekly calls plus the following week calls. Not this week's calls, but they already have the 21st calls. So let me just make sure. Let me double check that. Gotta make sure. Yeah, we got the 221, 365 calls. They report NetEase reports the 18th. Okay, yeah. I think they report that Tuesday, so that's perfect. So we have an ascending triangle, one of my favorite types of setups. Asymmetrical triangles, ascending triangles, descending triangles. Triangles are actually very powerful, similar to somewhat of a flag. On a confirmed breakout has upside to extend. We have all-time high for NetEase approaching. This is why I love this chart. I want to see them I want to see that 400 hit. I definitely want to see us get close to it. Targeting 372.09 for ER, max 397.68, somewhere near at least 400. I want to see them break out. It's overdue. We had that all-time high sitting at, what is this? 377.64. So we're not far off from it. So Monday, I'm looking to add to those 365s. If we can get them under $2, that's going to be great. We'll get a premium bump of 50 to 100% like we did last time with NetEase. Now we're going to get into Gild. I tell you, we're going to focus on plays we're already in. We have time with Gild as well. Gild expires the week that NetEase expires, so that makes it even better. A lot is going on right now with this whole news thing, and I don't know if you guys recall, but early in, I think mid of last year when we got Gild into focus, we spoke about a lot of things. Like I said, 2020 is gonna be Gild's year. It's been in the channel. It's been oh my God, it's been in this freaking channel for a long time. And now it's since 2020, since 2019, it's been between 60 and 70-ish basically. So it's been trading there. And this year would be the year it breaks out. Looking for at least 80 to 86.15 for this year, possibly more than that, maybe all-time highs. Who knows? Well, actually, not all-time highs. That's actually going to be a stretch. We're going to actually have to open that up to the monthly. Makes more sense. Yeah. But 1 second. Perfect. So basically, I want to see us get above 84.03, and then we are back in bull territory. Right now, everything is mutual. We're still in between the 14 and 30 of the monthly. Weekly is actually much better than it was a couple of weeks ago. It's been a lot of rejection, a lot of indecision so far. A lot of core activity going on with Gild in regards to the coronavirus. Keeps me bullish, keeps me long. Everything will change. Everything will change by the end of this week, my position. Currently holding 300 contracts of the 21st. They are actually up, if I'm correct, 200% or 500%. Or no, 300%. Let me double check. They were actually up 700%. They're up 300% right now. So I'm looking for that 76.49. We got the 75 call. So we actually have time. So this week we could get a big explosive move above 72 to 74. I'm definitely going to take half off, at least 150 contracts. Maybe I might even take 200 contracts and ride the 100 after that, see what happens if there's any dips to go more long-term. I like the 90s also, but more end of year. So that's Gild. Next up, we got SHAK. SHAK, we have the March call, the March 20 calls. We have so much time. Those are the 80 calls. That's only 7-point move. So if we get that 16-point move on monthly candle, it's going to be very explosive. This week, this is a weekly chart. I told you guys it's going to take us 2 more weeks before we touch the 30 SMA. Remember that. And look where we are right now. We're right there. 30 SMA is still sitting at 78.11. Still has not changed, which is perfect. And that's what I like about that. It actually went up 1 cent. It was just actually, I think it was 78.10. So this week I'm expecting us to test the 78.11 or get above 76.85. But I want to see how this works. I don't know if they're going to bring us down to 71.29 and then rip it, or they're going to open us flat from open and then have a continuation. Inside weeks, I'm not too much of a fan for. I would just ignore them, but they have to get that touch. I have a feeling that what we're going to do is we're going to take profit. If they do get us to the 30 SMA, get out of there, let them consolidate the next week, which would be next week is when they're going to consolidate. And then after they consolidate next week, we're going to possibly next Tuesday, we're going to get into a ER position. We already have the 80s, but I want to get into a weekly position play for Shaq. We have this week's 75s also. So those are still valid right now, which doesn't only have 1 point to go for that. But I want to see a 3 to 4 point move. Last week we had what was that? That range was 7 points. Give me another 6 points this week, and that would be awesome. That puts us at 80. We get a blowout on ER. I'm targeting ER at least between 90 to 82. Those are my targets, 82 to 90. So that would be crazy. That's going to be this week. So top of the trend here would be around 90-ish. So if ER is explosive, our 80 calls would look amazing. So let's see what happens. I'm holding 50 contracts of the 80s. I sold half of them last week at around 150%. They're currently trading at 320. We paid 135. Gild, we paid 24 cents. They're at 96. They hit 220. I think they hit 250 also. So again, main focus this week is NetEase. There's a lot of ERs happening. You guys kind of stop bringing ERs to my attention. Please stop doing that. If it's not on my radar, I don't want to talk about it. Like last week, new members were like, hey, you're going to play ER, you're going to play ER, you're going to play ER, you're going to play ER. They left because I didn't want to hear about ERs. Like I don't want to force an ER if it's not ready. And also Banks is also on my list. I'm definitely going to be watching Banks. I'm going to be watching Azo. But NetEase is the main focus this week for me. BYND I'm watching as well. It's pretty expensive. I mean, a lot of things are jacked up. Shaq is jacked up. Gild is jacked up. But that's actually great for us. That's a positive. Other than that, I'm just watching other plays. But like last week, we had to focus. Shaq and Gild, and that was it. We played lottos here and there. They worked. They didn't. ER lottos, they worked. They didn't. Took losses. It happens. This is how the game is played. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. So please, if you're here for that, that's not how it works. But other than that, I'm ready for this week. I hope you guys are ready for this week. In regards to ES is down, 12 points? This is beautiful. I like that. It's actually good for us. But I mean, that's it for now.